All right, boys and girls, we got SGA a little bit too cheap, 11K. SGA has won me a lot of money this last week or the last 7 days. Been shoving SGA in every lineup I played. SGA is cash. I'm not saying that's going to continue, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. SGA's been on a tear. 43, 68, 73, 39, 63. 39. Did I cash that one? I'm not sure if this one cashed, but I definitely know 68, 73, 63, all of them cash. He's 11K, 10K, whatever the price is. It's too cheap for his upside. This guy does a little bit of everything. Fantasy wise, he's spectacular. Efficient, rebounds, assists, blocks, and steals. When the team is down, he puts them on their back. I don't have anything negative to say. Fire his ass up. Harden's an okay play. He's been getting help from Zubac and Powell. Doesn't have to go crazy. Still prefer SGA. Booker's back. Usually some guys are sluggish after injuries. 9.2K. Very scoring dependent. He does get assists too, but he's more scoring dependent than not. 9.2K. Don't think I really need him. Don't mind him. Booker's been mid this season. It's spectacular. I'm not gonna go chasing him. Anthony Edwards against OKC. That's gonna be a tough matchup. He's not the fantasy player SGA is, even though I know there's a price difference. I rather it's 4 games. It's going to be hard to find all the value that you need. I want to spend up for SGA. If I can't, I don't mind Mitchell at 8.8K, but if he has a bad shooting night, your lineup is cooked. Donovan Mitchell's in play against the Lakers. Lakers are getting a little bit better defensively now. Now they got DFS. That's the point. That's the reason they got DFS. To stop, try to slow down guys like Donovan Mitchell, because we know guards and wings been cooking the Lakers for years. Mitchell's in play. Reeves, he looks better with no LeBron. He's a good play. He looks a lot better without LeBron. Garland, guard against the LA in play. Chris Paul on a 4-game slate looks great. Scottie Pippen was pretty mid last night, but he's entitled to that. He's usually efficient, checks all the boxes, so I'm not gonna be upset with his 25 fantasy points. Actually, I think I cashed the lineup with him, so I can't even complain. But he only played 24 minutes, so it's fine. Tyus Jones looks worse if Booker's in. LeVert, I don't mind on a 4-game slate. DiVincenzo played some minutes. He was like the best player on Minnesota last night, or one of them. He played 34 minutes. 4,600. If they're starting to wake up and realize that they need to play him more minutes, he's probably a must play at 4.6K. Shake Milton. They need him. They should use him tonight. So DiVincenzo, $100 more is a better play. But real life basketball wise, Milton and DFS will help LA, despite what you see on the internet. Porter, done, aren't play. No Conley for me. No thank you. And I'm gonna go to shooting guard. Did I speak about Beal? No, I didn't. Beal's an okay play. Looks better with no Booker. Bane's in play. Vassal's in play at 6K. Connect looks better with no Braun. Dort and Wells if you're desperate. If Conchar starts again, I'm shoving him straight up my ass. Pause. Champagne if you're desperate. He does a little bit of everything. If I'm gonna play ball boys or towel guys or cheap value, I'm gonna need them to do a little bit of everything just in case they miss some shots. I'm not dead in the water. Norman Powell absolutely in play. Hachimura looks better with no LeBron. McDaniels if you're desperate. Dean Wade if he starts and you're desperate, but he's probably not even going to play that many minutes. Mid-20s in minutes. Dean Wade's not the worst fantasy player in the world. All right, before we go to power forward, if you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. If you're struggling to cash, you don't have time to do research, you don't have time to wait for starting lineups, you don't have time to wait for news, check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. Super chats are open. Everything else should be in the description. And if you need to send me a DM, DFS_Chapo on X, Twitter, and X Twitter. Oh my God. X, Instagram, and TikTok. Power forward. All right, let's see what we have here. We're going to keep an eye on Braun. Durant looks better with no Booker, but he's always in play. Williams is fine, 8,900 if there's no Booker. Find that $700 to get to Durant. I'm expecting Jackson to have a good game. 3 for 17 last night. Looking for a bounce back game as the whole world was playing him last night. So this is absolutely a bounce back spot. Mobley's in play. Randall's in play. Sohan's okay, but with Wemby going nuclear lately, that's been cutting into Sohan's fantasy points. Nas Reed if you're desperate. I'm not going to play Finney Smith yet. Let me see how many minutes he gets. And at center, Wemby's probably a little bit too cheap, but I prefer playing him on FanDuel. AD's in play. Looks a lot better with no LeBron. Hartenstein, Zubac, Jared Allen, Gobert in play. And Jay Huff, last man in at center. He's going to come off the bench. You got to have a lot of trust to play Jay Huff. He could play 10 minutes. He could play 15 minutes. But he's over a 1 fantasy point per minute player. So he gives you a lot of salary relief. But you got to have big balls to play Jay Huff and be okay with it. Listen, I appreciate y'all taking time. Happy New Year. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. Check out the Patreon. Check out the channel memberships. And I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.